Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Burgundy, where peace and prosperity has finally returned to the land, with an astonishing earning of about 15,000 yesterday, and maybe that will continue. Actually, we're earning a hell of a lot of money. Just look at how much we're getting from the damn poor. And we're not only taxing them about 75%, we could get more money from the poor, which would be great. We'll see about that, though. Maybe we should increase our military spending now when we have the money. Oh, come on, they tricked us. We just got peace. We just got peace. Okay, so last episode, in case you turned off before the end, we got an alliance offer from the Danubian Confederation, which seemed like a reasonable thing to accept at the time. And of course, they turned out to be one of those kind of guys who becomes friends with you only to ask you for a favor, and then you will never return a favor to you. Or they will get pissed off when you say no to their favor because you have no reason to actually perform that favor since you don't know them. They're one of those kind of guys. So, I'm not certain if I want to join in on their side. It would lower our diplomatic standing, of course, if we do refuse to call to arms against an ally, which is a bit reprehensible. So I guess we have to accept, but we just got peace and our war exhaustion is just down to 46. That's all we managed so far. All we managed so far is to get it down to 46.38, and now we have war again, which will probably increase it. So yeah. Damn, man. Why can't we get peace? Why does this have to be so hard? Oh, man. Alright, I guess we accept. We're at war again. It only took a few days. It only took a few days from starting this, claiming that peace and prosperity has returned for, well, peace and prosperity to go away. That is a shame in all kinds of ways. But what can we do about it? Our friends need help and they probably will end up not being friends with us after we've given them their help. But we still need to do what's right. We need to do what's right for the world. We can call in some of our friends to make it quicker, to make it easier. This is why I don't want to go over the infamy cap, because we have all of these nice little friends that can help out again, to help us out against evil when evil strikes. Plus they will soften the blow, which will mean that maybe we won't have as much war exhaustion as they get. Well, we could have gotten, since we have a lot of nations that will cushion the blows. Cushion the blows. Hey, Safari. Why would the Hetmanate care? I want the prestige, I don't care about the Hetmanate. I never cared about them. Why should I? There we go. They actually have a fair amount of troops, Bohemians. What's the technology at? They are at 15 out of 30. We are ahead of them in technology by a fair margin. We should probably commit. We're committing almost all the soldiers that we have at our disposal at the moment. So that should be pretty decent, and with all of our friends here, I am confident for a victory. We have these two armies that have been stuck in Albania. They can finally move out, and look, this is why I hate helping people. So the Albanians asked for our help against the Macedonians. We went there with 60,000 men in total. We spent an ungodly amount of time and effort and money in order to help them win against their war. Immediately upon the conclusion of the war, they flipped to a different regime and now hate us. Well, they don't hate us, but they kind of threw us out. So this is what you get when you try to help people. When you end up having friends, this is what you get. This is the thanks. This is what you can expect in return for your services. And it just makes me sad. It makes me really, really sad. It's a bit of a shame. We'll go for Ljubljana and also Zagreb. Those will be the first ones. That's because they are two of the most important cities. Here we will also go for Sarajevo. I guess Banja Luka too. Let's just go for every one of them. Knock Illyria out of the war. Maybe that can be cause for peace. We are the leader of the war, so in the end, there won't be a peace until I say there will be a peace. So that is a good thing. That is something I like. How many men do we still have over here in Americas. We have 2 armies in America. That's fair, they will be stationed there permanently. Our permanent mission to the Americans, and we also have 2 armies here in North Africa, or Middle Africa, West Africa. No, West Africa. This is called West Africa, that's better. And we have all of these armies in India, and this one over here, and this one over here, and this one over here, and these ones over here. We have a lot of armies. In conclusion, we have a lot of armies, but I think we are well represented on every stage of the world. And that's good. Go for the capital. Send 1 army there and have 1 army in Budojovic to help out. And also try to see how we stand up against the enemy. We're standing up well to the enemy currently. Our technological advantage should be enough to sway the tide of the combat. Yeah, it's going good. It's just not a brilliant victory by any means. Could be much better. Could also be a lot worse like that. Now it's currently going bad. Please turn out to be good again. Well, we won anyway. They do have a strong army nearby. They're going to Erfurt, which is a bit worrisome because that's close to where we are. But they split up apparently, so we will attack those 26,000 men and take them out. There we are, that is good. Let's see where they will end up fleeing towards so we can intercept them. They're going for Leipzig, so we will go to Leipzig first. Ah, we're getting attacked there, but it's a good battle for us. Mostly since we're winning it. There we go. How is it going in war exhaustion? It's not going too badly. It's mostly increasing by infamy at the moment. They're sending more men to... they intercepted this army. Smart. We'll send some help then. I don't think we need to send both. Let's send the smaller one. For now. They have a good defensive position there in the city. And this army together with... I guess no one. You know what? Have one stand by in Aussig. They are attacking over here in Illyria. That's December 23rd. On the 22nd we will attack them, which means they will be stuck there. And hopefully that will be a strong victory. Let's see here. We have gas attack, they don't. There's a crossing, which is unfortunate, but ultimately shouldn't care that much, or shouldn't matter that much. Let's see, there we go. Yeah, it doesn't matter too much. The gas attack thing and good leadership brought a victory to that combat. And we are winning on every front. They have no way. They have no way of escaping. Let's hope that we don't lose too many men from attrition and stuff like that. Let's see. Ah, good battle. And Jaipur wants to have an alliance. Absolutely. We've spent a lot of time and effort to get Jaipur on our side. How's it going over here? Oh yeah, Plantagenet, I forgot about you. We will increase opinion and try to get you on our side, and the Danubian Confederation, we will very, very slowly try to get you on our side too. And we have defeated the Danubian Confederation, no, the Illyrian Confederation. Or the Illyria is really their name. That's all of it. And hopefully we can get peace soon. It doesn't look like we are absolutely crushing them. So what is it? They acquire Slovenia and cut Illyria down to size. That's such an unnecessary request that I'm not interested in it. Acquire Slovenia is an interesting request, and we can go for that and finally have peace again. We will save... Oh, German pan-nationalist, that's interesting. I kind of want to see that just so we have a foe that is worth fighting, if you know what I mean. Let's see, and you go over here. There we go. Could use some more men in Europe, I presume. Do we have a rally point in Europe still? We do in Anvers. Do we have the ability to make more here? Let's see, Europe. A bit further down. Yes, we do. We have enough for Europe. Right, regulars in Europe. For 5. Artillery in Europe. 1, 2, 3. Was it 3? 4. And light cavalry. Not in Africa, but way over here in Europe. So that's at least one more army in Europe. And that's worth getting. Maybe we should get 2 more in India, maybe. Or maybe we should get some in Africa. I think we could get 2 more colonial armies in Africa over here. Let's see, Africa. Saint John. Could also be other places. Where is Saint John? So do we have any other places in this region? I don't think so. Ah, we do over here. We gotta watch out for that. So Ville du Cap. These places we don't want any more men in. The rest should be fine. So if we go for regulars, we cannot. If we go for infantry, that's... let's see. Okay, I need to redo that. That was pretty stupid of me. Let's go for... If we go for African minor infantry, then we are pretty darn certain it won't happen any other way. That's 4. 10. Wait, did they go for regular artillery? God damn it, I needed mobile artillery. We need to fix this. So we will fix that through having 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7, 8. That should do it. That should do it. And we need to fix this over here too. By replacing that with mobile artillery in Europe. There we go. Everything done. With 3 more armies on the way in various parts of the world. We are well on our path. We are in peace once again. We are earning a lot of money once again. Despite our best intentions on doing otherwise. We could lower tariffs to try to help our industry a bit more. We can open all the factories and pray for them to actually work this time, because I am sick of closing down factories in various places. Just overproduce in certain territories. They can't handle it. We will upgrade the factories that need upgrading. And let's see, can we follow the one factory that was interesting? It was in that small place. Okay, remove that in Luxembourg then if it's such an issue. Where did... I found it last... There we go. Steamer Shipyard. It's going well and it's being upgraded since I ordered that last time. May Day Parade. That's fine. Are we building any factories that are... Steamer Shipyard in Burgundian Lesser Antilles. That's the one we're already doing. I don't seem to be interested in making it anywhere else. During war times we are strapped for steamer shipyards or steamers. East Ivory Coast clearly can't handle these factories. Tahiti region can't handle factories. And yeah, just clean up the factories. Closed, closed, remove, remove, remove. If we lose this, then the rich become more reactionary, which is sad. But I don't care. And we will support the liberal parties, because the liberal parties have done well for us so far. I have no reason to get rid of them. And they start to, unless they start to pester us further. So that's what we will do with factories, otherwise I can't be bothered to close down factories. Yes, such a hassle. They should have a remove all closed factories button too. There's just so many things they could do. So many small little improvements. Another thing is, I know there's a separate program, a third-party thing that you will track all the wars and how many men you've lost and how many men were on different sides and stuff. It would be nice to have stuff like that inside the game itself. So apparently we have a rebellion in our Bavarian ally that will probably amount to us needing to declare war on them. Or we can decide that they are not worth it, but since they are in the middle of the place... Oh, the Danubian Confederation swallowed them. That is interesting. The Danubian Confederation finally makes sense now. That is interesting. Very interesting. Huh. I wonder if there's a risk of that happening to any of our other allies over there. That was our biggest ally. So maybe that could happen. A bit worrisome though, if it had, or if it does happen again. Oh yeah, our fleet here was completely and utterly murdered. Speaking of fleets, we should probably make more monitors in Europe. Though I am tempted to make some ironclads. They are slower and they take up much more supplies. But can we really make enough monitors to make up for the difference? I'm starting to doubt it. But let's make 18 more for the moment and then we will expand as needed in the future. But the Danubian Confederation, there will effectively be a counterweight now to Bohemia. Our support to them in Slovenia and the fact that Bavaria just assimilated into them means that they are rather strong. They have a pretty worthless army though, but they have a strong industry. A really strong industry. Nothing like ours by any means at all, but they still have a strong industry. And that's nothing to sneeze at. Not at all. Not at all. So yeah, they could end up with most of Europe or most of Germany. We'll see what happens there. How's it going in... Yeah, people are becoming more socialist. That's fine. War exhaustion is slow, or actually it's going down rather quickly. I look forward to having no negative on anything at all. Our industry is just... Our economy is insanely strong as it is. Liberals declare victory. Good job, Liberals. Which one did we get now? The Party Reformist, which is free trade, laissez-faire, moralism, full citizenship and anti-military. The anti-military part is less nice, but what can we do? Oh, they lower our taxes on the poor. God damn it. We relied on those taxes on the poor. Now we have to tax the middle class. So if you... Oh no. The Great War has been... God damn it. Scotland, we released you not to invent great wars. God. You've been free for what, like a year, and immediately you figure out what a great war is? It's pretty impressive, to be honest. Oh yeah, that reminds me. We do have things to do here, don't we? Declare war on... we had our truce with them. We have stuff like Dahomey. We can declare war on. To take, well, Africa. Oh yeah, I was just so happy about having peace and now immediately war. But there's just things like happen. Things that happen. Adamawa, where are you? Adamawa. Adamawa. Huh? I can't see them. Are there some other place? No, it's right here. Right here, right next to me. Let's go for Dahomey and also these guys. This also means that our two places will be finally linked up to each other. And also that no one else can end up taking it. Someone like, for example, Bengal. We shall attend. The Danubian Confederation is accusing us of things we never even heard of. We suspect Scandinavia is behind us. Well, it doesn't really matter now, does it? They will end up becoming a great power very, very soon. So, I will stop trying to influence them. They're too strong now. They will have their own free will soon. We can't do anything about it. Now we could annex Adamawa. And then eventually we can annex Nri as well. The British Commonwealth. Oh, British Commonwealth. That's a pretty nice flag you got there. Since when? Oh, I guess they're united finally. I do like that flag though. I do like the flag. Welcome to British Commonwealth. You don't have a queen, but you are a republic. I actually like the idea of having a British republic. Though it needs to have a cool name for their leader. It can't just be Prime Minister or President. It needs to be something like a Lord Protector or something like that. Something cool. Otherwise it will just be like a smaller version of United States. Rebellion in our ally Frankfurter. They had German pan-nationalists, though they're not really worth it. Frankfurt has joined, or Frankfurt probably will join over here. So that's sad. The Sublime Porte wants an alliance, and they're gonna be one of those assholes again that request an ally and then immediately goes to war. We'll see. We'll see. It seems if you are a nation in this game, then you're bound to be abused and used by your allies. Players and AI alike. They will use you until they have no need of you, and then they will hate you. How long will it be for the Danubian Confederation to become a great power? Should probably be fairly soon. Bohemia wants to have a peace. I am not interested in only them, I want all of you. Both of you, I mean. So we'll take that. Steel steamers, sure. There's Advanced Machine Parts Factory and Steel Artillery Factory, both going down. We will remove them because we can't do anything else. Hopefully this factory is doing well without us. We rely on them. How's our production of steam convoys? It's increasing. That's good. That's good news. Yeah, but we want peace with both of you. Don't you get that? How much would it be for both of you? Ah, over 100%. That's sad. So we need to have a separate peace deal with Adamawa. There, Adamawa, you should accept. They're negotiating for themselves. Good. We annex them, and now we will annex Dahomey. And Dahomey is gone. Long live Dahomey. Now we finally have all of Togo. And now it's Kano, Ilorin, and Mosi Empire left. Kanemborno too. There's a limited amount of states that can reach these places, so I'm not in a hurry to take them. Hesse-Darmstadt wants to have an alliance. Oh wait, did Frankfurt not join? Apparently they didn't join the Danubian Confederation. Why have people left alliances suddenly? We haven't been above any... I don't understand that sometimes, how you lose all your allies. Times, or just want to reconfirm that you're allied with them or something? I have no clue. Is there any soldiers that haven't been made yet? No, units have all been built apparently, but not all of them are accounted for. Could it be that some of them actually spawned over here? It could. 2 of them. We need to transport them over. That's what I wanted to avoid, but we can do it. We can just send 2 of these steam transports down here, and they can do the task. It's completely fine. We will do it. Clergymen, we have Oh. Yeah, I think we overdid it with clergymen here. I think I might have forgotten that we were doing that with clergymen. So, yeah. Hi. Let's make some craftsmen instead. I think India needs fewer clergymen now. Just a hell of a lot fewer. Like with 8%, then yeah. Yeah. Overdid it a little. But at least education better be good in those places. Holy shit. If we take United Provinces, for example, you gotta see that monthly change 29.64%. That's a lot. That is a lot of change very, very quickly. That is thanks to all of these things. Sikh and also some Protestants here. Sure, let's just have alliances with everyone at this point. The Supreme Port decided to not have our alliance at all. So, what? They called me in and then revoked that call to arms? I hate when you can't respond to them and now they probably hate you. Actually they don't, and we didn't lose anything for it. But it would be nice to be able to respond to them, because now they will be crushed. A great power and they will be crushed. Or actually this is an interesting war and I'm pretty glad that we're not part of it. So it's the Danubian Confederation and the Commonwealth with their... actually with none of their assistance. The two powers over here against Bohemia and Hungary. And apparently they have Aragon on their side as well. So Aragon will be fighting Spain and these two will be fighting each other. Overall, a very interesting war. A very interesting war. I'm excited to follow what happens to it, but we will do that, I believe, at least in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed some peaceful times, somewhat peaceful times, in Burgundy, where peace and prosperity is... they are our motto. The motto of Burgundy is peace and prosperity, probably in French, or in Burgundian French, but I wouldn't know what that would be. So peace and prosperity. That is the national motto of Burgundy. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time.